Assalamu alaikum and good morning, and welcome you all guys in the lecture of the series of the epidemiology subject. In the today lecture of the epidemiology, we will learn the risk difference. The old terminologies for the risk difference was used the absolute risk or the attribute risk. These are the three the three terminologies are used for the risk difference. And what is the risk difference? The risk difference is the axis of the risk of the disease, of the magnitude of the disease in the exposed group as compared of the non-exposed group. Or you can say it is the axis of the disease in those group who have the factor as compared of those group who have not the factor. It means in the exposed group, risk in the exposed group as compared of the risk in the non-exposed group. This is the risk difference actually is calculate the risk axis. This means how the risk is magnitude is present in the exposed group. Okay, so the formula for the risk difference which is actually is called the risk axis. When you subtract the cumulative incidence or risk in an unexposed group minus from the risk and exposed group, or you can say the cumulative incidence of the non-exposed group, when you will minus it or subtract it from the cumulative incidence of the exposed group, then you will come up with the answer or with the result of the risk difference, or you can say risk axis, or the other names is absolute risk or attribute risk. Okay, suppose if the cumulative incidence in the exposed group is 10, and when you after the cumulative incidence in the non-exposed group is suppose is a 4, so when we will minus the risk in the non-exposed group from the risk and exposed group, it will come up with the answer of the 6. The 6 is the risk difference, or you can say risk axis, which is a present in of the disease magnitude, which is a present in exposed group. Okay, let's to go more clear our concept by solving this numerical. It will more clear our concept how we will go to calculate the risk difference. A scenario is over here in which the patient have been come across from the surgical procedure, in which the incidental surgical procedure has been done on the patient, and after the incidental surgical procedure which is done for the appendectomy appendicitis patients, then they come up, they calculated the wound infections in the post-operative surgical procedures in the appendectomy. So total 131 patient who has exposed from the incidental appendectomy procedures, and 79 patient those have not exposed from the incidental appendectomy procedures. Among 131 patient who has been exposed from the incidental appendectomy procedure, 7 patients got the post-operative wound infections. And in the non-exposed, those who have not come across from the incidental appendectomy surgical procedure, but the 1 patient has been got the wound infection. The total 8 patients got the wound infections, and 202 patients who do not got the wound infection even though they were exposed among the total populations. Now we will go to calculate the cumulative incidence in exposed group. So 7, what is the formula for that? To calculate the risk in an exposed group or cumulative incidence in an exposed group, A plus AB. So 7, we will divide the 7 by the total population of the exposed group. So when we will divide the 7, which is the total number of the wound infection which is got among the exposed group, it will come up with the 5.34%. Okay, now we will go to calculate the cumulative incidence in the non-exposed group, or you can say the other name to calculate the risk in a non-exposed group. What is the formula for that? C divided C plus D. So 1 divided by 79, it will come up 1.727. okay, it will come up with the 1.27. Now we will go to calculate the risk ratio. We can also calculate the risk ratio, or you can say relative risk. The other name for this terminology is the relative risk. So what we will do, we will cumulative incidence in exposed group divided by cumulative incidence in non-exposed group. So 5.73% divided by 1.27, it will come out with the 4.2. okay, 4.2 per 100, you can say per 100. So 4.2 is the relative risk or the risk ratio which is we calculated for this scenario. It means, what is the interpretation for this 4.2? What it means, what it says? It says the risk of the wound infection in post-operative procedures who had what is the surgical procedure they were exposed? Who had the incidental appendectomy, who have done the incidental appendectomy. The risk of the wound infection is 4.2 times. Let me write in a proper way. The risk of wound infection is 4.2 times higher who had incidental appendectomy, who had done the incidental appendectomy as compared to those who had not done the incidental appendectomy. Okay, it means those who have been exposed, those patients who have done the incidental appendectomy, they are the 4.2 times higher on the risk of the getting the wound infection in the post-operative after the post-operative surgical procedures who had done the incidental appendectomy as compared of those who had not done the incidental appendectomy. Okay, now we will go to calculate the risk difference. So the risk difference, okay, the risk difference is means risk in exposed group minus risk in non exposed group, or the other name we can say cumulative incidence in exposed group and cumulative incidence in non-exposed group. Okay, so how much it was? 5.334. when we will minus 1.27, it will come up with the 4. We can say 5.34%, or you can say percent, you can say, or you can say 5.34 per 100 minus 1.27 per 100 patient. When we will minus it, there is a 4 point per 100 persons. Okay, now these 4%, what it means, what is the interpretation for this? Okay, the interpretation for this is means those patients who have done the incidental exposure. So what is the interpretation for this risk difference? It means those who interpretation for this 4%, okay, the risk difference, those who had incidental appendectomy, okay, is 4%, or you can say 4. Those who had the incidental appendectomy is 4%, or 4 cases per 100. Additional cases, additional percentage got the have the wound infection, have got the wound infection as compared to those who had not incidental appendectomy. Okay, the interpretation for the risk difference, which is called the absolute risk, the other name is called the attribute risk, which is the 4%, and these 4% is the risk axis which is present in the exposed group. So these 4%, it is a 4%, yeah, you can say the 4 per 100 persons. So those who have done the accidental appendectomy, or those who have exposed from the incidental appendectomy is 4%, or you can say 4 cases per 100 additional cases. These additional cases have got the wound infection as compared with those who had not the accidental appendectomy. It means the risk axis which is a present in exposed group is a 4%. 4% the additional cases who got the wound infection in the exposed group, who are exposed from the accidental appendectomy, as compared of those who have not exposed from the incidental appendectomy surgical procedures. It means the incidental appendectomy surgical procedures have the high risk to getting the wound infection as compared if you will not expose or you will not done the incidental appendectomy. I hope in the today lecture it is clear your concept about the risk difference, absolute risk, or you can say attribute risk. These are the three terms which is used for a single terminology which is called the risk difference. So I hope it is clear your concept, and the last I request you all to watch my video lecture properly and it is propagate to your friends, your colleague and your students. And the last I request to press the bell icon. By pressing the bell icon you will get my new lecture as soon as I upload on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz. Take yourself.